everyone, and welcome to our summer reading craft corner. This week's theme is Europe. So in your craft kit that you'll receive at the library, all of these materials will be available in your bag for these crafts. Our first craft is going to be a stained glass window. And this is based off of the many castles that are in Europe. There are over 10,000 castles in Europe, and most of them were built in medieval times. We have some great books, such as this castle book and Cathedrals in the Churches in Europe, here in our library's collection for you to check out if you have more interest. They're very interesting to check out, by the way. You'd find a lot of facts about castles, and everyone loves stories about castles. So, for our first craft, like I said, is our stained glass window. And in your bag, you'll find 2 pieces of black construction paper along with a piece of wax paper. So the first thing we need to do is create our frame. We're going to cut out 2 frames that we're going to use for our stained glass window. And we also have in your bag some cut up colored paper that you're going to use to design your stained glass window. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our frame on our black sheet of paper. So I have a white colored pencil, and you can use a white colored pencil or a white crayon or a shimmery marker if you have one. Because this is dark paper, you need to be able to see it. So you're also going to take your ruler and you're going to line it up with your paper, which is exactly 12 inches long. And on your paper, you're going to start at the 1, and you're going to mark all the way down to 11. And you're going to turn your paper and line it up, and mark from the 1 all the way to the number 8. And we're going to do that on the other side. We're going to start at the 1, the long side, and mark all the way down to 11, and finish up from 1 and to 8. And we're going to do this for both of our sheets of paper. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to carefully cut these out so they look like this. So, you're going to poke carefully your paper somewhere in the middle, and we're just going to cut out our frame now. So here's one frame, and now we're going to do the other. After we've cut out both of our frames, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our wax paper that's in our craft bag, and we're going to place one of our frames down onto the table, and then sandwich this paper on top, and then we're going to take our frame and place it right on top like a sandwich. But we're going to glue it all together. So I'm going to take my glue stick, and first I'm just going to trace the outline of the frame. Okay, and now we're going to place it on like a sandwich. Just glue that right on there. That's one side. Now you're going to have to flip it over and glue this frame to the back. So we're going to repeat what we just did on the front on the back now, so that this wax paper is glued in between these 2 frames, and that is our window. Make sure that's nice and smashed down. So here's our window frame. Our glass window. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have fun taking our colored cut up paper that comes in your bag, and you glue it on in any kind of design you want, because this is our stained glass window. You could even make some kind of outline, like, you know, a sun or a landscape. You could make a person or an animal outline. You could try to copy like what your church windows have, if your church has any stained glass windows, or if you've seen some driving by or online. You can have fun making anything your heart desires. Stained glass windows are really pretty, and they're most prominent in churches, especially in the old churches and castles out over in Europe. Some of them have very intricate designs, and some tell a story. And the way the light hits them, it illuminates the entire space very beautifully. Now that we're all done decorating our stained glass window, you can go ahead and cut off the excess wax paper or parchment paper. So we're going to cut this, trim this off to make it look nice and pretty. And here is our stained glass window. Kind of neat, and have fun making this at home. Hi everyone, and welcome to our second craft for our Craft Corner summer reading program. This week's theme is Europe. So our second craft is a Venetian mask. And what is a Venetian mask? Well, it's a mask that's used in the Venice Carnival. Every year, they have a carnival in which people can go, have fun. They put this over their face. And the purpose is to disguise their identity. And throughout history, it was used also during this carnival to disguise their identity as well as their social status. It was a time where everyone could come and party and have fun and just have some little bit of mystery. Now, we have some great books about Italy and all the great things that come from Italy, as well as the Renaissance in Europe. So come check out our children's book collection about Venetian masks and the history of them. So for today, we are going to decorate our Venetian mask in whatever way we'd like. So I have some beads, I have some sequins, and some feathers that we can use to decorate our mask. You can also use some markers, crayons to color it any way you'd like. So first, we're gonna have fun decorating. I think I'm gonna put my feathers on the side of my mask right here. I've also got some pretty beads that are gonna come in your craft kit. Now for these, you might need some tape or some heavy glue to glue on. So I'm gonna use some tape for that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna continue decorating my mask, all my beads. So I have my tape. So I've finished my mask, and let's try it on. This is the fun part. You can't even tell who I am. Have fun making this at home. Hi everyone, and for our last craft of the day that's included in your bag, we have this really cool pot for plants. Now what's really neat about this is it's made out of a biodegradable material. So you can put your plant in here and plant this whole thing in the ground, and the ground will eventually break this down and it'll grow in the ground. So no need to repot it into a bigger pot as it grows or a different pot. You can put it in here and place it directly in the ground and it will grow. And we also have some really cool Great Kids gardening books. We have this one, which is Great Gardens for Kids, and Junior Garden Book by Better Homes and Gardens, with great tips and activities that you can do at home and have fun gardening in your own yards. So for our craft, we have this really cool pot that you can decorate however you want to do. It's made out of like a cardboard material, biodegradable cardboard material that will break down, but in the meantime, you can have fun decorating it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my markers and I'm just gonna have some fun decorating. And that's what you can do at home. I am all done decorating my planter, and as you can see, I've decided to just decorate it with some cute little different colored daisies. And you can have fun decorating your pot any way you like at home. and have fun picking out a really cute flower that you can plant in the ground. We'll see you next time, next week, on our craft corner where we demonstrate our crafts for the upcoming week. Have fun. Bye.